live on I Follow here at the ABAC Stadium after a 2-1 defeat in the Checkatrade Trophy against Peterborough. Nathan, your thoughts on that 90 minutes?
A bit like deja vu, like the league game here, really. First half, nowhere near, absolutely nowhere near. We played like a team that already qualified. That's what I say. And then second half, thought we were excellent. Thought we were excellent and could have got something from the game, but once again, you're chasing the game. We were 3-0 down in the league game, and you just don't know how it happened. But just naive defending, not enough intensity, and today was exactly the same. And then, second half when we actually play like we can play, then we're a better side. But frustrating.
Did you not think your team had perhaps started brighter than Peterborough before the opening goal? There was a few good attacks, 4 corners to the name in the first 18 minutes.
Yeah, but there's no real zest. We didn't win a first contact in the corner, so it wasn't that real zest to go out and win a game. Corners weren't great. We did start a lot better than them, but then once the goal came, but then we didn't press. We let them do what they want, and we made them look a good side. Make them look a good side first half, and we've done that in 2 games now. And second half, when we play out, we upped up the tempo. We play structurally. We look a better side, but we have to chase the game again.
Frustration on both goals. First of all, allowing Daniel to nip in and put the ball beyond Marek, and then the free kick, Alan fouling Tony, who then puts it past Marek again.
Look, they're bad goals to give away, but there's always a mistake in the goal. People say, no matter how good the goal is, always, well, he could have done better here. But it is poor. One, we let Madison get 1v1 and go past him. He clips the ball up. We don't defend across. It's not a great ball. It's behind everyone really, and he's coming in. Then he's trickled in, and then we're in possession. Maka but took a bad touch, then can't recover, then has to recover again and foul, and then he scored a good free kick. So yeah, look, real frustration, but real frustration really in the work rate and the desire first half to go and press and to get them, because the 2 centre midfield players never had a glove laid on them, and I think we pressed the life into people, and we didn't today. That's the frustrating thing.
I mean, frustrating overall. As you said, the second half the team did put in a performance at times, and after the goal, a little fortuitous fumble from the keeper, but they looked to then go and get that equaliser, didn't they? Yeah,
we had opportunities. I mean, Harry Connick got in 2 or 3 times. Keepers had to make better saves than the one that he dropped one in, but the guys had to make better saves than that. And if we were clinical edge, then we might have. We might have got something out of the game. But the first half performance, when you go 2-0 down, and they're poor goals, but it's just the performance levels didn't merit anymore. But if you don't concede those goals and you come out second half and you lift it, then you're not chasing the game. But that's what we did, and we've done it in both games now.
You've made obviously a few changes from the league side and a few changes from the previous Checkatrade game as well. Just talk to us about your thoughts behind the starting 11 tonight.
Well, look, we want to use the squad, and then we've got to test people, because people like Jack James, people like Arthur Reid, people like Jarvis, we've got decisions on them whether they're ready for the first team and stuff. That if there's injuries, can we put them in? Are they ready for that kind of thing? So I've learned a lot about that tonight, in terms of, because it's it's true that some of the young lads are. We think highly of them, but they have to be tested. So this is a good cauldron. I mean, Peterborough made a few changes, to be fair, as well. They obviously they're slightly older than we were, but that's what we've had to do. But I'm just disappointed with all round, because even if you are slightly inexperienced, if you run around and you go and press people, but we didn't really do that today, and that was the thing. Whether it was because they were caught out structurally in terms of, I don't know, but there wasn't that desire really. The second half was much better, and we were the better side second half, but again we've had to chase again.
You do go through, though, we knew before tonight as the leaders of the group. You feel that may have played a part out there tonight, or not really?
It shouldn't have, because we want to continue the unbeaten run and we want to do well and so on, but we played like that first half. We played like a team that had already qualified and were looking to go through the motions, and that wasn't us. And that's the disappointing thing, because there's a few out there want to get in the first team, want to get and look, I learned a lot, because we've set really high standards, and the last time we played like that was here, so it's disappointing.
Luke Berry not in the squad today. There had been talk that maybe he would be available to feature.
Yeah, no, look, he might have been, but no, it's just a bit early for him really, and with the game and so on. And we keep saying we can't rush him, and he's come back from a few little things. So he's had it when he trains hard. He sometimes has a little bit of inflammation. So we just got to manage him really, and we can't rush it, especially pushing him into games.
And the same with Dan Potts.
no, Potsy's been doing really well, and again, if we probably needed to have won the game, then we might have played him, but we didn't, and we've got a real tough few fixtures coming up, especially with obviously second round of this and the cup as well straight after, so it's a big next 3 or 4 weeks, so we're going to need everyone, so we didn't need to risk him tonight on this.
You've mentioned the cup there, of course, the draw last night away to League 2 opposition in Bury.
Yeah, and look, it's a tough draw. It's just, the way they're doing, they came down last year from League 1, so they're looking to bounce back, and it's a tough place to go. They've started relatively well, they're just outside the playoff places, so it'll be a slightly more romance than the first game, and so on, and I'm glad it's not anyone from our league, and not because we fear anyone, but it's something different for us to prepare for. So look, we'll prepare in the right way, and we're glad we're in the hat, and I said it's a tie that we'll look forward to.
And of course we're in the hat for the next round of this competition. I think the draw's later this week. Your thoughts on what that will bring? I believe a home tie is confirmed because of winning the group.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's important to win the group. So a home tie is important, and I think you play second place team in the southern section. I'm not 100% sure of that, but I think so. So look, as long as we're at home, then that's fine by us, because I said we've earned that with our first 2 victories.
Lovely. Thanks very much for your time, Nathan.
You had a stronger bench as well today than you had in the competition previously. Was there a temptation to put any more under-18s in there, or did you want to go stronger this one?
No, look, it's about a training week really. It's about preparing for Saturday as well. So if it wasn't enough because of the injuries we have, and we probably left 7 or 8 at home, there wasn't enough. So we needed to get everyone ready for Saturday. So that was those who were brought here and I've said could play a part or did a certain training session before the game, and so on. So it was all about physicality in terms of going into the weekend. So look, everyone's up to speed. We think a few more have had more minutes. People like Harry and Matty Pearson have had to double up a little bit, but I said they're robust in what they do.
So on Jack James, well, that was his first start and 90 minutes as well. I mean, how pleased were you with how he got?
Well, again, first half I thought he was really tentative, but second half much better. He was on the front foot a little bit more, played slightly out of position, but look, I thought he performed very admirably, and it wasn't a bad full debut, to be fair. Second half much better. First half just a little bit tentative, I thought he was, but look, that's to be expected, and it's a learning curve for him, and it's for him, and really it's another 90 minutes under their belt.